If you have your sights set on a new car, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Navigator Credit Union wants to help make your car buying experience easier. Director of Member Lending, Allie Applewhite, is here with more. Allie, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So we have two family vehicles. Both are 2014. One's at about 200,000 miles. The other one's at about 170,000. So I need to listen to this segment because we may be in the market very soon.
Thank you, Joe, for having me. Purchasing your first car or upgrading,
Yes.
to a newer vehicle is an exciting milestone. But first, my recommendations is do your homework, do your research, A pre-approval can help you to do that because that way you know how much you are willing to spend. Also knowing what your credit score is, what your interest rate is going to be. So before you dive into the car market, you know exactly how much you're willing to spend.
All right, so let's break that down real quick for the people out there. A lot of times you go into a dealership and you know that the dealership itself will offer you financing options and things like that. So what you're saying is you can talk to your bank or Navigator Credit Union and get some idea of that first, and that can be very helpful.
Yes, so dealerships do offer indirect lending, just like Navigator also offers indirect lending. But having an idea, before you apply for the loan, our loan originators can give you an estimate payment, depending on how much you're willing to spend too. Having a down payment can also reduce your monthly note, especially right now that the rates are high, but we're hoping, the rates will come down within the few months to come.
And it's also you're shopping the market, right? There's a chance that the credit union may be able to offer you a better rate or a different setup than the auto financing might be able to offer.
That is correct, yes. As I mentioned earlier, having the pre-approval helps, whether you're purchasing for a new auto or a used auto. And, with the kids going to college too right now, for first-time buyers, Navigator Credit Union offers flexible terms, flexible loan amounts that is comfortable for the parents and for that first-time buyer too. One of the things that you need to consider for first-time buyers is having a cosigner because our young adults may not have that credit score there, to get the best rate.
Sure. And one of the things you need to do is assess your needs, right? In terms of what amount of do you want to spend? Do you want to buy a $10,000 car, an $80,000 car? There's some big differences between those two, and I'm sure a conversation with y'all can help someone figure some of that out.
Exactly, and that is part of your research, of your homework. What is the vehicle going to be your needs? Is it going to be just for commute? Is it going to be for a growing family and your fur babies? You have to have that in consideration before you go and purchase your auto.
All right, so there is a lot to keep in mind. If any of our viewers want some help from you and your friends at Navigator Credit Union, how can they go about and contact y'all to set that up?
You can call us at Navigator. You can also apply it online, and you can also apply it on the app. We make our decisions on the same day, so you'll be ready to shop.
All right. I think our car's got about 100,000 miles left, but after that, then we'll get in touch, see what happens.
Sounds good. Thank you, Joe.
Thanks so much. We're going to have more information about Navigator online on the Studio 10 tab.